Once upon a time in the projects, yo, I really had to check up. I knocked on the door. Who is it? It's Ice Cube here to pay a little visit to you. Yo, shout out to Ice Cube. I don't know why that dude, everybody talks about their top 10 rhymers and lyricists, and most people from that era, you start off with, Rakim, you got to throw Melly Mel in there, and then KRS-One, and then Nas, and Biggie, and to a certain degree Tupac. He wasn't in my top 10, but Pac was there, because like I said, I'm at an age where I remember, Pac was more like I felt the words and I identified with them, but lyrically, I don't see no lyrics that he put together was like, oh wow, he's a barsmith. There's Big L, Method Man, Redman, Andre 3000. Ice Cube's got to be in that mix though. Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted was the hardest album for a while. That dude, and all of those NWA hits that he wrote the words that was in them dudes' mouths. Anyway, gotta go listen to that album. Finally, Michigan State, they got another running back. Yay! They got the transfer. Minnesota, they got another running back. This time it's Michigan State's old running back, Jaren Mangham. On Tuesday, Coach PJ Fleck added another experienced back to his group. Jaren Mangham, 6'2", 235, who played in the 2023 season at Michigan State. He announced on Twitter that he is transferring to Minnesota. The Gophers will be the fourth program for the graduate transfer who spent 2019 and 2020 seasons at Colorado, transferred to South Florida for the 2021 and 2022 season, and then he redshirted with the Michigan State Spartans. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this guy already graduated. So this could pretty much be an NIL situation. Is he NIL chasing? Yeah, I don't know. You can make a little bit more money before you have to deal with life. I get it. Who wouldn't like to give it one last go? I still got the juices. I can still get out there and run. I can see myself in between the tackles, but I like to get a little bit more money to pay some of these student loans off because I've been to 5 colleges. No, shout out to him. Mangham has been productive, rushing 344 times for 1,332 yards and 23 touchdowns in his career. His best season came in 2021 in South Florida when he rushed for 160 times for 671 yards and 15 touchdowns on his way to All-American Athletic Conference honorable mention honors. Last year at Michigan State, he was limited by injuries, finishing with 81 yards on 30 carries. Yeah, this is exactly an NIL chase. I ain't mad at you, player. Get your paper, man. I ain't mad at you. Now, he was a 4-star recruit and the number 1 ranked running back in Michigan in 2019 recruiting class by Rivals. That's where they had him ranked. So now it's actually, running back university. That's running back you. And I know the Golden Gophers are happy to have him because they're a good, solid team, And Mangham, he could be a breakout back, in that crop, unless he has some serious competition. And if he's got serious competition, which is, he's joining Ohio University's Seth Boronga and Oklahoma's Marcus Major. His addition will be the depth behind presumptive starter Darius Taylor, who averaged 159.2 rushing yards in his 5 games he started. Good for him. Good for him. But yeah, like I said, you loaded to the gills, man. You loaded to the gills. And that doesn't translate. Let me stop it right there, because that doesn't really translate to Minnesota being a dominant conference. Remember, you playing in the new Big Ten. The new Big Ten, you have Oregon in there, Washington is in there, and then you have I would say the enigma is Indiana, because they got everybody from James Madison. They're really Alabama guys. They were just hiding out at James Madison. And then Ohio State is the dominant powerhouse there. And then you have to contend with Michigan State. You've got to go ahead and get used to playing. Penn State is actually pretty good this year. Michigan is going to be a problem this year, and USC is going to be ready to compete. UCLA and Deshaun Foster and Eric B. They are back in Bruin country. And if I'm Minnesota, does this move the needle? I just don't know. I mean, it's a good story. You know what? Congratulations to Jaren Mangham, because I'm not going to sit here and run this kid through the mud. I mean, hell, who among us wouldn't give it one last go and try and make some NIL money before you have to graduate college? You know, that's good seed money. You know, hopefully it's enough to put down on something, on a nice house or something, and then put something in savings and allow you to go out and interview for jobs for at least 6 to 8 months. You know, get your footing and everything like that, and set yourself up to be a productive citizen in the society. So yeah, congratulations to him. Never going to run that down. That's a good thing. That's going to be the show today. Next week we're going to try and do roast to host. I did have my guy set up, but like I said, we could not get our schedules on the same pace. So Tuesday night is pretty much going to be that night where you'll get to see us all be silly and stuff like that behind the scenes. So again, thank you all for rocking with us. We appreciate it. And we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow with another action-packed show. This is Big Vern at Ab Stupid. Holla.